Chat, what's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome back to the streams, everyone. How we doing, man? Welcome back. Yo, good morning. Happy Monday. Come say hi, chat. Who's here? What's good? What's poppin'? Yo, we're back. Yo, what's good? Malinko, Lawrence, JJ, what's good? Chat, welcome back to the streams, man. Happy Monday. Like I said, it's a new week, fresh profits. I'm excited, man. This is going to be a good week, so let's lock it in. How's everyone's weekend? Hopefully you guys are good. We're back, man. We're back on streams. I'm excited to be back, like I said. Come say hi if you're here. I want to see who's here so I can say good morning. But yeah, chat, look, a lot of opportunity right now. A lot of potential for this week, this day, for everything, really. So let me get into a full breakdown. What's good, Danny? Good morning, man. Yeah, let's get into a breakdown here, chat, because we've got a lot of potential, like I just said. So, chat, essentially right now, we have a bit of a conflicting bias. Again, what's good, Mighty Meat, Annette, good morning. Evamp, what's good? I think we have a bit of a delay here as well, but, chat, we should be good. So, obviously, monthly time frame right now is in a weird situation. Monthly time frame has no top wick, and we're coming up towards a flip as well. Now, the weekly time frame has essentially just opened up here. Top wick first, same as the daily, obviously. You did actually close below some decent levels here. Let's just actually... Yeah, let's use this. Maybe you close respecting, actually. You close respecting these levels down here. Obviously, the market's still trending bullish, right? But at some point, you still might need a bottom wick for this weekly and daily candle. Whether that's going to be today or another day, I have absolutely no clue. But... the point stands, we do need a bottom wick at some point. Now, the 4 hour as well, previously closed bearish here, and you're coming up to make some form of what looks like to be a top wick. If this candle flips and breaks the low, you should continue back down. You did also fail to break these previous highs to the left. But to be fair, the 2 hour and the 1 hour looks like it's printing some bullish market structure. You did close above these highs on the 1 hour. So, I mean, look, we can see exactly what's going to happen here shortly. But for right now, let's just drop our levels onto the chart. So I would say realistically, you have two key levels here. Yeah, look, because to the left, chat, we have literally no levels. We have clean traffic only. There's nothing really in this area other than clean traffic straight through. So that might give you something to work off of here. You have a 15-minute close as well, very shortly. On the 30-minute, you also have a level around here at 32.54. And then on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour as well, you have 32.50 being printed. So this is very interesting here. 32.50. Yeah, okay, cool. Once you close above 32.65 as well, chat, you have a 50 pip range towards the upside to fill up towards this high here. So whilst we're in this little range right now, I feel like this is a bit of an indecision area. We need to probably wait and stay patient. However, if you do start to close bearish, we can potentially look at the sells to continue back down. But yeah, from there, chat, that's essentially it, right? I'm looking for a closure down below here, below 32.54, or that closure above 32.65 is going to be good as well. That realistically should give you like your continuation upwards. So, I mean, chat, look, let's see. For right now, I don't really want to take any positions within this range here. It's very choppy, a lot of wicks. It's a bit rough. So you realistically do want to see a closure outside some sort of either the inner range here, or you want to see a closure outside of that overall range, right? If that makes sense. But yeah, chat, look, we're back. I'm super fucking excited. Last week we crushed it. 10K week for me, 100% win rate. Let's try and see if we can do the same thing again, man. But chat, hopefully you guys are good. How was everyone's weekend? Noose was good. Rentarux. We got used to 2 hour too. Yeah, man. Yeah, we do. Yeah, these are not my regular boxes. What's going on? There you go. Cool. Fallow, what's good, man? Welcome to the streams. Or welcome back, sorry. How was the weekend? Bro, my weekend was crazy. I can't lie. I went to I don't know what to call it. It wasn't really a rave. It wasn't really a I guess you could call it like a rave kind of thing. Bro, it was at this like crazy warehouse. We had the sickest table, like honestly the best table I've ever seen. Fucking first time I've been out in a long time though, so I had to spend probably about a day and a half recovering. But we're chilling now. Zulu, fresh wheat, let's go. Yes, sir. Maris, you're in buys. Hopefully they play out, man. The buys off the flip maybe you took. It's not bad, to be fair. The 15-minute just came down and broke the low as well. So you should see, once this flips, that should continue up, to be honest. Let me get my brokers and everything set up really quickly. Trade of 8. Hopefully my futures accounts are still active. They didn't close them shits down over the weekend. Yeah, the 1 hour did open up as well with a bottom wick. I was looking at a wick entry buy, but I was just a bit concerned about these levels here to the left. So for right now, I just want to wait and see a bit more information coming out. Once you see that, you should be good. Once we do that, get that confirmation, like I said, you're going to be able to trade with a lot more confidence, because essentially now you're very, very high probability chance of actually continuing to do what we want it to do, which is obviously important. But yeah, chat, look. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. And let's get into it, man. If you have any questions, now's your time to ask it as well, because we do have 10 minutes till the next close. Chat, give me 1 sec. All right, we're back. Are you still using your usual lot size again, or are you still at half your lot size? I'm still a little bit risk off on my main account, to be honest, because yeah, PA is better, you're right, but stops are still quite large in the main session, like when it's New York or when it's London Open. Chat, it actually is a GBP bank holiday today. Let's just look at Forex Factory real quick. But for me, I don't think that plays too much of an impact, because gold's been ripping through bank holidays, like absolutely ripping. So that's why I'm still streaming today. But yeah, you have a UK bank holiday. The rest of Europe is not a bank holiday though, so should be okay. You do have ISM Services PMI as well at 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock UK time today. So that news should give you some volume. And yeah, chat, look, like I said, so much potential right now. These moves should be good though. SG, that last video is really nice. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, it's a lot of value. A lot of value. Those buys played out nicely, actually. So congrats if you took them. 30 pips or something. Any update about your Apex accounts? Bro, I've not heard from them at all. But the accounts are still open, so whether that means they've let me off, I don't know. Or maybe I get to a payout and then they're like, yo, yeah, no, we meant to close these down, sorry. I don't know, we'll see. But for right now, the accounts are in some decent profit. We're just waiting to see on them. But yeah, chat, if you didn't watch that previous video that I uploaded, I actually uploaded it yesterday, so a Sunday video, which is weird, we don't normally do that. Make sure you go check it out, because it's an absolute banger. I think it's a really, really important video. So yeah, go check that shit out later. Did I miss something? What happened to Apex? Nothing happened. They just said that they were going to close it down because I wasn't in the UK or some shit. But I told them that I still am in the UK. Like, I still have an address and a business in the UK. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We shall see, right? At the minute, they're still open. But this is a hassle when you're trading prop firms. It can be very difficult because you have unnecessary stress with stuff like this, you know? Chat, what did you guys get up to on the weekend though? Anyone do anything special? Let me know if you did. Don't be shy. I need this candle to break a previous high to go BE and close partials. It should test up here, to be honest. You got a 5-minute no top wick, which is a bit iffy. It's almost like an equal high here as well. I probably would have been break even around this level, personally. I probably would have closed full, to be honest, but you saw like 25. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Work 24 hours on Uber? Crazy, bro. That's a W though. Good hustle. It's good though, Nico. I caught the 1 hour flip. Hey, congrats, Jay. Congrats. Pushing back down here, chat. The 15-minute looks like it wants to flip as well. This price action is a bit weird right now. It's very choppy. Very choppy in this range. I need to see like a push outside of this range personally. If it just hovers in here, then it's going to be very, very difficult. All right, cool. Chat, we need a decision to be made here. So what I'm seeing right now is essentially you've tapped into the level again, rejected, just as you did here. It's like an exact mirror if you saw the video yesterday. So you might see a continuation further down here. If you break these lows as well, if you do want to close below this previous 5-minute low here, that's not what I wanted to do. If you close below this 5-minute low here, right, you've got essentially a shift in structure, and that's going to be like a continuation downwards, I believe, towards the bottom of the range. So potentially we could take advantage of that depending on how the 30-minute closes. But yeah, for right now, it's a bit of a contradicting structure on all parts because the 1 hour here and the 30-minute is sort of printing that bullish structure, like I said, right? You got like higher highs and higher lows being made. So this could continue up like this. But then the lower time frame and as well like the macro time frame is printing bearish structure. So it's very interesting here. We need to wait for some confirmation. Like it's a must, an absolute must. Minute closure here in about 3 minutes as well. Chat, I'm thinking about starting to show my P&L on screen as well, like when I trade. What do you guys think about that? A lot of people, like quite a few streamers do it. The difference is most streamers do it when they're on like broker accounts or demo accounts or whatever. But obviously, I'm going to be doing it on a live account rather than just bullshitting. Would be amazing. I'll probably do it for the Apex accounts, to be honest. I can just do a little like, wait. How do I do this? You saying you were up 10K last week, woke me up to my slacking. Yeah, that's good, man. That's why I say it, right? It's like motivation more than anything. Obviously, it's also to show you guys what's possible and all that shit, but yeah, man, it should motivate the fuck out of you. If someone like me can make that amount of money in a week, then, you know, why can't you, right? Well, there's absolutely no reason why you can't. Certified Toe, indeed. I fucking love Certified Toe. That is one of the best videos. I've seen in a while. Wait, let me do this. Window capture. Ooh. But what do I want? I want this bit, position. And then I want to put it like this. And where should we put it? We'll put it like up here, right? Does that look good? I think that should be okay. There you go. Now you can see. I think that makes a lot more sense. So now if we get into a futures trade, you're going to see the P&L. Not that it's about the money, right? The money shouldn't really matter. It's all about the trading. But chat, look, you got a 30-minute close here in about 12 seconds. 15-minute did flip as well. 1 hour flip. 30-minute closing doji. Oh, like kind of bearish, actually. Bond wick first, though, is not ideal for me. Maybe we can grab something here off this 1 hour close in a little bit. Like to continue the range downwards, right? But yeah, look, see the 30 minutes reflipped right now. Because this is still like, yeah, it didn't even break the low as well. 15-minute no bottom wick also. So this could easily continue back up here, chat. Like it could do either right now. Again, that's why we need our confluences, our confirmations, our closures, all that sort of thing, right? I'm off, gonna go enjoy bank holiday. Caught my 11 for today. All right, nice, bro. Congrats, Jay. Yeah, shit, I didn't realize it's bank holiday in the UK. So look, essentially now, chat, you have a level here, which you're now respecting and continuing to push up from. So realistically, we can use that to our advantage. Let's look at the next 5-minute closure. Potentially, you can see the buys back up towards the upside. But chat, that's what I mean, right? You can zoom in on every single time frame and see the levels. Like the levels print out no matter what the time frame. So if you can find a 1 hour level or a 2 hour level or a 4 hour level, you can find your 5-minute levels and you can trade the exact same just on the lower time frame, right? But we do have some choppiness to the left as well, which makes it very difficult. 30 minutes is pushing up. Realistically, I want to see a tap into this level first before we do anything else. If you start to reject here, I'm still going to be worried that we need to tap the level before taking sells. And if you, yeah, otherwise if you push straight through, then it's not too bad. But if you start to push down here, you know, at any given point, you could just want to continue to rip through the range. Especially because we made a higher high here to the left, right? Like we have essentially clear indication that gold does want to push up a little bit further. You have higher highs and higher lows being made. So realistically, you should see like at least a test of this high here, minimum this high here at 32.65, sorry. Does that make sense? This is my thought process behind the trades, right? This is my exact thought process. Bullish in my opinion? Yeah, potentially. Depends how we close here. What's good, D though? How's it going? Prestige was also good. What's popping, man? First proper week of May as well this week, so realistically should be good, to be honest. Obviously we had Thursday and Friday as May, but yeah, realistically when you have that whole week, it's actually decent. Germany is so annoying. I have to declare trading as an income source before I can pay myself out, but I'm in the States right now, so my mum's doing it for me. Shit, I didn't know you were German, bro. Whereabouts are you from? Fucking, yeah, German taxes are terrible. I know that for a fact. German taxes are so bad. Can't lie, I thought you were American. I know for a fact that like, yeah, Germany is super aggressive on taxing. Caught gold buyers at 254, closed at 261 after coming back down and creating a bearish structure. Nice, bro. That's sick. 254, you caught it off this level? Yeah, huge. That's very clean, man. I wanted to see this break this low here. If we broke the low there, we could have probably taken sells on that 30-minute, but we didn't, right? You respected the low, and now you're making a bottom wick after closing bullish here. So you should continue up here between like these 2 points. You have like a 5-minute range being made between here and here, right? And when you start to do that, you need to wait for a breakout to one direction or the other. If you don't get a breakout, start to consolidate here, it's very difficult to trade that. What's good, Aditya? How's it going, man? Welcome back. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. How are you? Yeah, see what I mean? Look. So like I literally said that earlier, right? Literally 5-minute, close respecting, closure above, bottom wick on the opening candle, and then you push back up. Super simple, but it's exactly how we would trade on the 1 hour or the 4 hour, but the exact same thing just printed on the 5-minute, right? And that's exactly why we've started to incorporate the lower time frame as well. What's good, Joshua? What's up, Sammy? How you doing today? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Sort of started to reject here as well. Chat, by the way, drop a like on the video if you haven't already, man. Super early to the stream still. Only started streaming like 20 minutes ago, but drop a like anyway. Show some love. I think we can catch something nice here today. I think there's a lot of potential. Price action should be printing some nice setups here shortly. Bank holidays, normally everyone thinks that you can't trade it, but actually normally print some really, really good price action. So I'm super optimistic for today. I'm sick, bro. It feels like I'm dying. I was getting some morning sun and I was literally burning and it's not even hot. Shit, man. Hopefully you can recover shortly. You'll be fine, I'm sure, man. I'm sure you will be. Oh, is the 30-minute going to flip here, chat? 5-minute flip downwards. This 1 hour close, I think, is going to be really, really important as well. So again, like I said, I want to see this low being broken. If you can do that, you sort of close back into this next range here below this level. That should take you down towards like 32.54 realistically. I'm pretty sure every time you've done that in the past, you have continued down. You have like 2 levels here. Another day, another loss. Yo, what's good, crypto? What'd you take? What'd you take? What'd you take? Nas probably. Yo, I feel like trading Nas is like crazy difficult. Like, there's so much volume, but I don't know, man. For me, it seems way too unpredictable. Obviously, I haven't like sample sized it. I haven't collected data on it, so that's exactly why it's unpredictable. But yeah, I'd rather stick to gold, to be honest. That's like, gold's my baby. Know what I'm saying? Cool. Chat, can we just make a decision here? Like, gold is just fucking slowly trotting up there. Like, I hate it when it does this, chat, to be honest. Like, slowly makes its way upwards on the 1 minute. It's also like, it's like a weird consolidation, but also a slight bit sort of a trend, if that makes sense. When it does that, it's just super slow, super boring. And normally it just, I don't know, it doesn't really lead anywhere. But once it does break out, as long as you follow that trend, you should be good. Daily closed above and came down for bottom wick, tapping the level. 4 hour fake out, 1 hour fake out, entered on the 15-minute flip. Even with all the confluence, it just ripped down. That's Nas for you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Just it seems super unpredictable, right? Everyone talks about NQ having like a complete mind of its own. And when everyone says that, then that's my sign that I don't need to be trading it. But yeah, crypto mainnet, shouldn't you be trading only Nas in NY session? I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what I've heard. Yeah, it's like no volume, right? I don't know, man. All right, broke the highs here, chat, on the 30-minute and the 1 hour. That's really good to see. Like I said, chat, what did I say earlier? Rewind the stream like 10 minutes. You'll see me say we need to tap into this level. So we're coming up to tap it now. There you go. Exactly like we said. Question is, how do we react here now? How do we react here? Are you going to continue back up? Continue through the level? Or are you going to decide to actually start to reject here? That's when we can make our decision, right? Chat, this right here is what you call a decision area. So this level right here now is your decision area. It's going to have to figure out what it wants to do here. Has to make one decision or the other, right? It has to either go up or down. So once it makes that decision, We can jump on the train. Chat, I might do another free course as well. Like, obviously I have a free course on my YouTube, but it's super old. Not super old, it's like a year old. Strategy's changed a lot since then. So maybe it's time to update it. Should we put all our money on red or black? Both. That's when it lands on green, right? What's good, Sharif? $16 minutes. Chat, 1 minute here till a 15-minute closure, though. Doesn't look like we want to reject it. It does look like we're going to try and continue to push through, to be honest. Update on the strat. The value in that would be crazy. It's good, Dylan. Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be crazy value. $15 and $5 and $30 are overextended. I don't know, man. A little bit, but you have candles like this, right? You have like 400, 500 pip candles on gold. I don't think anything's overextended anymore for gold, to be honest. Like, look at this shit. We probably would have said this was overextended here, right? And then look what it did. Same as like here, probably. And then it continued up even further. I'm not saying it's going to do this, right? But we'll see. 5 minutes still has no bottom wick, though, really. You did make higher highs, though. Especially on the 1 minute. $15-minute is closing below the level, though, which is also something to note. However, again, it's a higher high. So the market structure here is still bullish. This could just rip straight through for all we know, right? This is why I keep telling you, chat, wait for the confirmation right now. Stay patient. There's no need to FOMO. There's nothing worse than FOMOing into a trade and essentially thinking you know the direction. Maybe then a retrace happens, you get out, and then it actually goes in the direction that you were thinking of anyway. But if you would have just waited for a closure or a confirmation, right, you would have had a lot more confidence in your position. You know, the real killer with FOMOing into trades is not the fact that you're going to be wrong or right. It's the fact that you have no confidence in your position. So, like, you might FOMO now into buys. It starts to retrace for a little higher low being made. And then you're like, shit, I FOMO'd. Let me just get out of this shit. And then it closes back above, and then it continues up, and you're like, fuck's sake. But if you actually just waited for that closure above, if it then started to retrace then, now you're just thinking, okay, cool, it's a bottom wick, and then you can continue up. But you have confidence in your analysis at that point. When you FOMO, you lose all confidence in yourself and your analysis. And that's when you start to close trades early. Or actually take losses, obviously. Make sense? Might be second coffee time already, chat. 15-minute flipped here, though. Just briefly. Do you know about fractal market structure? Of course, bro. I teach that in my course. I know about everything, Joshua. No, I'm joking. I sent you a trade on trading floor. Let me check. Pushing up here, chat. Which one? This one? Ah. Yeah, nice. It's a very clean position. Congrats. Congrats, congrats, congrats. You rode it out as well. You came close to stops, no? Oh, no, not really. Fair play, though. All rejections here, chat. Rejections, rejections, rejections. Problem is, right, it's very difficult to take sells here because the market structure is very bullish still. Like, if you sell into this, it kind of feels as if you're selling into a... Yeah, see? Oh, volume here, chat. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Chimpanzini, bananini. Wow, wow, wow. I don't trade the celery, bro. Chat, we're ripping up here right now. Big volume in the last couple of minutes here. 10 minutes till a 1 hour close, too. The brain rot got you? A little bit, yeah. Chat, let's get to 40 likes on the stream right now if we can. We've got 10 minutes here till a closure above. If we do close above this level here, chat, I'm looking to take the buys to continue up towards 32.70 here. As long as we haven't, you know, already filled the range. Bro, Chimpanzini Bananini is one of the best. Too much free time on your hands, soft life got you watching TikTok? Nah, bro. It's called market research. Chat, who's your favorite brain rot character? Tung 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 sahur. Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one, I can't lie. 5 minute closing above here, chat. Spinny cat. Trippy troppy. Or what? It's so sad that I know all the names, chat. I can't lie. 5 closed above here, chat. So respecting this level here to the left, but you probably should fill up towards the top of the range now. Might need a little retest though. Chat, I'll be back in 2 minutes, yeah? Just give me literally 2 seconds. Yo. Chat, a little retest into the level here right now. Oh, we're back with the counting, are we? That's been a long time since I've seen the counting, chat. We're back though. 23 seconds. That's not that long, to be fair. That's not bad. Full margin short on time management. Insane. 23 seconds, man moves efficient. Yeah, you don't even know what I did in that time, though. I did a lot of things in 23 seconds there. Chat, flipping here. After coming and tapping into the level. SG, what's your color settings again? This one is this 4169 E1, and the white is D3, D3, D3. Should make it a template. Is that a thing? Check what's in the fridge. I didn't check what's in the fridge actually. Bro, I was waiting for the microwave to hit 0.0. Yeah, trust me. Chat, this 1 hour looks good now though. If you can close above here, chat, we're gonna be really, really nice. Background color. You don't want much, Dylan, eh? Not asking for much. It's a gradient between the black one here and the black one here. Simples. Chat, 6 minutes here to the hourly close. If we can close above, easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know the drill. But I'm a bit concerned that I think we might just rip straight through before we actually get a close here. But I have to kind of wait. Oh, chat. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. We're gonna feel the range. It's gonna be tough here. Stop's gonna be below hourly low. Probably below these lows here. Yeah, is that the hourly low? No, it's not. I mean, we'll see here, chat. Let's look on futures here. Weekly lows will be pretty safe. Yeah, trust me. Oh shit, chat, man. Uh-oh. My lawyer called me. Wait. But the weekly low will be safe. The weekly low would be safe, but it would be extremely large. HMRC chasing you? Nah. Don't talk to me about HMRC, bro. Fucking. I'm on their most wanted. Chat, 4 minutes here. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Like I said, if this hourly can close above, we should be good to go. It might actually be off rip, chat, to be honest. Or do we need to see a tap back into this level here? Maybe. And then we can have stops below the low for like 50, 60 pips. Oh, chat, that'd be nice, you know? This could be nice, chat. Lock it in here. You got 3.5 minutes. Patience is a virtue that all traders must possess. We need to close above, though, obviously. If we don't close above, it's going to be very, very difficult. What I also might do, chat, is I might go half risk on an off the rip position if we close above, and then also have a second entry on that bottom wick. That's something that's possible as well. Whoa, fucking hell, big stretch. I need to open my broker as well for Forex if I'm going to take this trade on FX as well. Yeah, why did it do that, man? See, that's why I closed the screen off. It opened on the wrong side of the screen. All right. All right, chat. Starting to push down here. 1 minute close below. Oh, no, close respecting, but weird. Chat, I need to see this closure above. It's very important. Is 2% per week enough? Bro, 100%. He had to feed Ben in the basement real quick and ask him buy or sell? Yeah, trust me. 15-minute might flip, chat. So we might be forgetting about the whole close above situation. Doesn't mean I'm going to take sells though, chat. I still think it's like a higher low being made here. I did think you needed to retest into this level. Now that you've done that, if you do flip on this 5, you should continue up. In that case, chat, if we close above on the 5, it will be off the rip. 2% enough is fucking crazy. 1% a week is 52% a year. It's actually more than that, isn't it? Because of compounding, right? It's actually a lot more than that. It ends up being like 100% a year, I think. Oh no, probably like 60. Chat, 1 minute hit to the close. Maybe we're not even going to close above, chat. Which is going to be very difficult because I know for a fact, even if we don't close above here, I think we're still going to continue back through. So it's just going to not print us an entry and then be like, yeah, safe. Sayonara in a bit. Because like, look at the current 5 minute here. It looks as if we do want to continue back through here. Like after tapping into this level, you have a higher high being made. And now you're coming down and retesting that previous high for a higher low and then rip up through the range, no bottom wick. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's what I expect here, to be honest. But obviously if there's no entry, chat, there's no entry. Like sometimes that's how it works. You have 16 seconds to close back above the level, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that, to be honest. It's flipping last minute as well. Chat, watch this rip straight up. Maybe not. But yeah, obviously no entry here, chat. We close below the level. I expect this to continue up though. I can't lie. Like I really do think we're going to fill the range here. I was making 2% on a demo a day and thought it still wasn't enough, but you got me straight. Bro, yeah, if you can make 1% a week consistently, you're chilling. Like, most traders that make extreme amounts of money are making like 20, 30% a year. And that's still like unbelievably good. Top week first here, chat, on the 1 hour. So this gets interesting now, because obviously we had our setup. It didn't really form, but what we can do here, chat, is we can wait for something like a bottom wick on this 1 hour, which we need, and then like a 15-minute closure above, or a 5-minute closure back above if you get the right structure. Yeah, but for right now, chat, it gets very difficult here. It's still a bullish 1 hour closure, don't get me wrong, but it did close absolutely respecting. I do have a strong feeling we're just going to rip straight through without any bottom wick though. I've seen it happen before. I think that's the thing with traders, right, chat? Like, there's a very weird, like, misconception in trading that about money, right? People think, you know, $200 a day is not a lot in trading. If you make $200 a day, you're chilling, right? That's like what? That's $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month. That's a lot of money just from clicking buttons. 500 a week, 500 a day. If you can make that consistently on average, it's a fucking load of money, right? But because people show ridiculous numbers like 10K, 30K, whatever it is, right? In a day, everyone's like, oh, no, I'm not making enough. I'm only making 1%. I'm only making $300 a day. Bro, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Especially for what the fuck we do. Like, you have to think about the payoffs, right? And the main payoff for trading isn't really the money. It's like the freedom that it gives you. Like right now, I'm fucking living in my dream country, wherever I want. I could be in Dubai right now. I could be in Bali. I could be in Australia, Vietnam, wherever, right? And that's the actual win with trading, right? And I would be happy with 100, 200 bucks a day. Go and live in Bali for 20 bucks a day. Easy, right? But I decided to live here, so I have to make a little bit more. But it is what it is, man. People be up 10K and be like, I can only afford one of Top G's haircuts. Does he pay 10K for a haircut? Which is fucking ridiculous. That's the thing I find crazy, right? My haircut's still only like 30 euros. Yeah, come scrap up with some kangaroos. I'd love to. I'd absolutely love to. I'd show them the left, right, good night. Chat, pushing back up here. Or at least trying to. I ain't gonna lie, when I first started trading, my discipline was through the roof. Then I picked up sports betting. Got a gambler's mentality. And like 6 months on it, quit that. And now I've only been able to just overcome it. Yeah, bro. That's the worst thing you can do as a trader is start sports betting or gambling or whatever. It's fucking terrible. Especially because it's all rigged, right? Chat, retested this level for the first time here. So are we going to retest it? Yeah, we are. Look at that, chat. Retest and reject right there. What did I say, man? I said look at my line. Look at the accuracy on this. Chat, when you become very, very good at reading price action, this is what starts to happen. I put this line on here 10 minutes ago. We just came and tapped it and rejected like immediately, instant rejection from the exact level that I drew. That's how accurate you can start to be when you're a trader and you know, trading price action so, you know, clearly. Five-minute close bullish as well, chat. I think you're going to rip back up here, to be honest. Chat, let's get to 50 likes on today's stream, man. Just for that, at least that, right? That analysis. That shows you exactly how accurate price action can be. No indicators, no fucking bullshit lines on the chart, nothing crazy. No AI, no fucking quant, nothing, right? Just price action, being able to read market history. And look, we actually predicted it on the fucking dot. Can this 5-minute close above? If it can, or actually probably a little bit better if a 15 can. If we can wait for a 15 here. Is there anything to the left on the 15? No. Okay, cool. Chat, if the 15 closes above here, to the left, above this level right here, we'll take some buyers to continue up, okay? If it can do that. Otherwise, if it starts to do stuff like this and starts to reject off that exact level again, then we'll wait a little bit longer, right? Oh, there it goes, chat. There's the volume. See, look at that. Perfect break and retest. Holy fuck. Fair play. Chat, obviously no setup for me here, but it did exactly what we predicted, right? Exactly what we predicted. But now it is rejecting. So chat, by the way, if you haven't yesterday, if you didn't see the video yesterday, this video is probably the most valuable video I've made this month at least, or let's say this year. So if you haven't watched it after the stream, make sure you save it. Go and watch it later. Because really, this one is crazy. It's such a valuable video. It's something that I haven't taught you guys before on a video. So it's a new topic, but it's also a very important topic, right? Five minute looks like it wants to flip. That was an extremely strong rejection. Look at this wick here. Extremely strong. The fact you can say that about every release is crazy. Yeah, that's the thing, bro, but it's true because it keeps getting more and more valuable. Mr. Eugene. 15 break of previous low. Nah, I can't. Not yet. I need a lot more confirmation here for sales. I need like a strong bearish close at least, something like this. But you are now grabbing liquidity. So you again, chat. Let's go back to last week's video. Price action mirrors. What do you have here? You have a very strong mirror with the exact same move to the downside. Interesting, right? Let's see how the 5 minute closes here. Oh, sorry, the 15 minute. Let's look at the 15 minute in 5 minutes time. But yeah, look, if we get our mirror tool out, right, you have essentially this push up followed by the exact same liquidity grab and then a push down, right? And then the same thing happens again. You have a push up to the level, grab liquidity, followed by a respecting closure down here. Once you respect it, you push all the way down. Same thing's about to happen here, right? We're in step one of that mirror. We've had the push up towards here. Now we need that respecting close. Once we get that, we should be good. 5 minute did just close no bottom wick though, which is crazy. Let me move these boxes. It looks like the fucking Matrix. There's a lot of potential here though right now, chat. Like so much potential. Rewind. If this 15 can close bearish, we are good to go, chat. Like really good to go. We'll look for a small top wick, and we'll take the sells to continue all the way back down, right? Especially with that 1 hour closing respecting. What's the 4 hour look like on Owanda? Previous 4 hour closed bearish on FXCM as well. SG's really losing it. I'm not losing shit, man. I'm entering my prime, chat. You think we're good traders? Chat. Give me another year. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna buy Mars. I'm gonna make that much money from trading. I'm gonna buy the fucking Mars and the moon. 3 minutes here though, chat. 3 minutes. How long have you been trading for again? Fucking hell. It depends. I have a real issue answering this question because I traded like a retard for like 2 years and then seriously for 2 years. So I would say 2 years, 3 maybe. I traded crypto and shit before that, but that was just degen, so I don't really count it. You can count it if you want though, 3 or 4 years. I actually only started Forex though in 2023, halfway through the year, so what's that, like 1.5 years, 2 years nearly? Looking for sales? Yeah, I think so. Let's see how this 15 minute closes here. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds, chat. Focus up here. I think you should come down and tap into at least like down here. Yeah, retest these lows would be really nice. That'd give you like 30 pips, 35 pips as well. Bro's been trading for 2 weeks. Buying Mars, nice. Impressive. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's planetary purchase. What's good, DK? I really don't like the no bottom wick on the 5. Well, that can be your advantage point, right? Because it needs to come down and test that, right? Yeah, if there's no bottom wick on the 15, then it's a different story, right? What do you think about algo/AI trading? I think that the hedge funds can do it because they can afford to put billions into R&D. I don't think any single retail trader who claims to have an AI bot is legit. Not one of them. I used to go to the gym with someone who'd sold a bot to a hedge, like an algorithm to a hedge fund for 16 million, and then he was never allowed to use it again. So that's exactly what happens with bots that actually work. You know, they get sold off very, very quickly. The hedge funds take all the IP from it, and you're never allowed to use it again. Chat, no way. Please tell me the 15-minute. Bro, give me a bottom wick, man. Just one bottom wick. Just one cornetto. Because this is so clean right now, chat, as well. But we really, really need a bottom wick here. It's actually imperative. Imperative. Can we pull back in the last, like, bit here? I don't like that. I don't know, chat. This is interesting. Chat, I'm going to have a sell stop on the flip of this 15-minute candle here. Can I execute on my broker as well? Okay, chat, just got into sells here. I do believe we should pop down nonetheless right now. Stops are going to be above this high here. And TP is going to be down on the low all the way down towards the bottom of this range, okay? So I expect you to see a pop nonetheless. Realistically, you should come down and make a bottom wick anyway. So that's the position I just got in here. Once we re-break these lows, we should be good to go as well. I think you should come down and test down here anyway, right? Down towards 32.62.5, around that area. So let's see. We're trading off of this previous price action mirror, right? Down here. I don't really see a reason why you would have rejected so heavily on all these candles if you weren't going to continue down. 5-minute did close below this level here as well, which is important for me. So let's see here, chat. Let me put my TP as well. Yo. That's a big reaction there. Might be a quick trade. Let me put my... Chat, if this 15 can now flip, we're going to be great. But if it does continue up like this, that's a lot of volume to the upside. We might take a swift L here. And if that's the case, then so be it. Sniper DD. Yeah, we actually did get a sniper drawdown there. It looks like we might just continue through and break this high right now. Let me just put my stop a little bit higher. This will be the first loss in a while, chat, actually. If it takes us out here. I mean, it's a very aggressive move to the upside, right? So we might be getting wrecked here. If that's the case, then so be it, right? Sometimes traders lose, but the trade was valid in my opinion still. Have I got my stops in the right position? Yeah, cool. Only thing I can do right now, chat, is just let this run, right? There's literally nothing else I can do. No second entries, none of that shit, right? As long as you risk appropriately. Actually under risked as well, which is good on a losing trade, right? But it looks like we are going to get stopped out here, chat. Very low chance we survive this. Just have to hope we respect these highs, but by the looks of things, that's not going to happen. It's because I entered? Nah, you're good. Chat, the trade's valid, right? It's going to be my first loss in like 2-3 weeks. Just happens, man. Sometimes we lose trades, so be it, right? Yeah, broke the highs here, so coming up towards stops. 5-minute close, kind of no top wick. We have one hope, which is that we actually just continue and rip down here. But nah, we're not going to do that. All right, chat, there you are. Stop down that position. That was, you saw the profit in the top left, I think, right? Minus, no way, chat. No way. It's going to do it to us. It's actually going to do it to us. Is it played? Yeah, that was across 10 accounts, right? So the profit on that trade was literally like, or not the profit, the loss was 200 across a few accounts. So 0.5%. But it has just tapped us just, and then it's starting to rip down now, which is not really ideal, I can't lie. Oh well, chat. So be it. Look, first loss in approximately like 3 weeks, I think. Let me put that on the trades taken. Gold sells. What was that? What was our stops here? Why can't I see it? 44. So that was like 200 times 10? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Minus 44. Let me put a loss on the stream record. There you go. All right, chat. W's, nonetheless. W's. Look. Whoa. Let me just knock everything over on my desk. That 15 no bottom wick did it. To be honest, it looked like it had a bottom wick for me, like a big enough one. And looking at the mirror, it seemed to me, I looked at this to the left. But yeah, chat, maybe that was why. So you must journal this. Hey, thank you, Renter. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, chat, that was the position for today. I do think this is gonna rip back down now, but there you go. Like I said, right, we take losses. So be it, man. We take losses. GG's. Go journal that. Hopefully you risked an appropriate amount. You can see there, right? I risked literally like 0.5% on that trade because I didn't want to over risk. I'm very happy with that because that's, we were probably due a loss. It's my first loss on this account. And yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go hit the gym, chill out, take a rest, And that's it, man. Literally no difference to what I would do on any normal day, right? So congrats. Going against the trend? Yeah, maybe. I mean, look, we were looking at the mirror, right? But yeah, you are right. We probably did go a little bit against the trend. In my opinion, trade is still valid. But look, I'll look over it later and see. But I'm 100% certain that I would take the same trade again. And yeah, chat, look, that's going to be it from the stream. We'll play a quick Geoguessr as well. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe. That is the first loss we've taken in like 3 weeks. But obviously, as a transparent trader, right, it's going to happen, right? Every trader should take losses. If you see a streamer who's never taken losses, then don't trust them, right? Because everyone takes losses. But yeah, complete W's. Drop a like on your way out as well. And yeah, that's it, man. Jump in the Geoguessr though. And our stops were good right now because it's ripping up even further. So we protected our capital very strongly. That's the most important thing, right? As long as you protect your capital, you should be good. Oh, chat, I got so lucky. Oh my fucking God. Chat, I got so lucky. Chat. Oh my days. I got so fucking lucky. Bro, I forgot. Yesterday, I was testing some shit on my account and I turned off my copy trader. I turned off my copy trader from my small account to my big account. So I only took that trade just then on my small account. That's so cooked, bro. That is so cooked. I mean, super lucky, right? So I only took the small L. But fucking, because I just went to check what the L was on my main account and I was like, why is it not here? And then I realized I turned off the copy trader. Oh, fucking hell. Obviously still not good to take an L, right? But it stings a little bit less that way. That's like a forgiveness there from God. Maybe. All right, let's play the game, chat, and we'll jump off. Risk management at its finest? Yeah, trust me. Where the fuck is this, chat? I feel like it's got to be like here or something. Can you make a video on how to connect accounts to platforms? For Forex or futures or what? This is fucking gorgeous, wherever this is, chat. No way, bro. They got the bird in the sky and everything. What is that? Is that a dog or a man? The guy's injured. For some reason it's telling me New Zealand. Fuck, I was close. I didn't click it there. Was that guy injured? How have we also got like, how am I in the lead with 1,000 points? Yeah, Malinka, I can do that for you, bro. Don't worry. Yes. I knew it. We'll take it. What's good, Rays? How you going, man? Yeah, W stream. Chat, that was a W stream, I can't lie. We took a quick L, but at least we got taken out of our misery very quickly, right? I'd rather a quick L than sit in an L for ages and take drawdown. I don't know where this is, though. Like somewhere here. Jordan. Beirut, Lebanon. Turkey, okay, makes sense. Final round, chat. Where is this? I feel like it could be Romania, it could be Poland, it could be somewhere like that. I've got no clue, chat. Czechia? Oh no, it was Poland, okay. Oh, no way, Mark beat me in the last second, man. By 500 points. All right, chat, I'll take a second place. Congrats if you risked appropriately on that trade. I know we took an L today, but so be it, man. Everyone takes L's. And yeah, go journal your trade, go reflect, go hit the gym, something like that. We're pushing up here, chat. So yeah, let's see. But other than that, chat, have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Much love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.